We wouldn't support any project that didn't have a net positive return to the taxpayers.
The city spends a lot of money to seal a deal that promises to bring high-paying jobs to Austin. After years and years of uncertainty, there's now a plan for Austin's historic Seaholm power plant.
That Austin landmark has sat empty since the mid-1990s. Here's a live look at the site from the KXAN Austonian weather camera. And now the city has approved a new deal to make the site the home of AthenaHealth. That company is promising hundreds of high-paying jobs in return. KXAN's Chris Sadeghi has more on the deal that was not a slam dunk for all city leaders.
Most know that iconic facade, but none of us knew what would ultimately come of the old Seaholm power plant. Now we do. It's the spot where technology will meet healthcare, and the city paid to get it here. Do you know what that building right over there is?
The power plant?
Anyone who can read knows its past, but not its future, or even its present.
And they're gonna get rid of it?
But I thought they were turning it into a museum.
That was an idea, but Thursday the council rolled out the welcome mat and $679,000 in incentives for AthenaHealth to expand into this concrete jungle with the memorable sign.
We wouldn't support any project that didn't have a net positive return to the taxpayers.
The return is a company that combines IT and healthcare with electronic medical records, and they're bringing 600 jobs to Austin over the next 10 years, averaging six-figure salaries.
Austin wouldn't have been on the list if they couldn't meet their long-term talent needs.
Not everyone thinks it's a good move, though. Councilwoman Kathy Tovo was one of two to vote against the deal, not just because of the money, but the building.
That building was envisioned to be have some kind of public use in there, perhaps retail, ground floor retail, other kinds of public uses that would draw the community in.
But for many who run, bike, and walk past it, it's not what's on the inside.
So it'll stay the same on the outside? Then I think it's fine. I don't care what goes on inside.
Part of the deal with the city will require AthenaHealth to make at least a portion of this historical building open to the public, and also they're not allowed to touch the big letters on that wall. We're in downtown Austin. Chris Sadeghi, KXAN News.
The city and state of Texas have given nearly $4.5 billion in tax breaks and other incentives to lure businesses to Austin. A lot of people wonder if it's worth it for the taxpayers. We take a closer look. A report given to the Austin Chamber of Commerce showed a net benefit of more than $39 million. That means the city made back the cost of the incentives plus $39 million. The report shows the incentives have brought nearly 8,000 new jobs to Austin.